Welcome to this channel. The world's richest man lives in a mansion with 25 bathrooms. He made his fortune by selling weapons to all sides of a brutal war. Money over morals. For years, it rigged its diesel engines to cheat on emissions tests. While some people make millions, others lose their homes. Money over morals. In the process, it polluted the air we breathe, and the money kept rolling in. Money over morals. A major car manufacturer bribes its way to the top. An investment bank makes billions trading on insider information, exploiting the very people it's supposed to be serving. Fast cuts, jets, mansions, luxury yachts, homeless camps, sweatshops, protests. Who do you call when your flight is overbooked? Not important. It's child labor in sweatshops, dangerous working conditions, a race to the bottom. Rogue traders, inside information, market manipulation, billions of dollars lost and found, as fortunes are built and broken in the space of a single trade. Hey, and all the while, some guy in a mansion somewhere is counting his billions. Money over morals. They rig the markets, avoid taxes, help criminals launder their money. Private jets flying the executives who made billions on the misery of others. A lavish opening ceremony while people living in the shadow of the stadium have no access to healthcare or education. Money over morals. Sweatshop workers, slave labor, toxic pollution, all in the name of fast fashion. While a designer earns hundreds of millions, someone somewhere is paying the true cost. Money over morals. Living in a world where money is the only thing that matters, where everything has a price tag, even justice, where the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Meanwhile, the poorest people in one of the richest cities on earth sleep rough on the streets. Money over morals. For decades, it profited from dirty energy while it secretly funded climate change research. Big oil versus the planet. Money over morals. Tina, nothing is off limits when money is the only thing that matters. If there are rules, they don't apply to the 1%. Every week, a new story. Every week, a new scandal. Okay? And don't forget to subscribe for more. See you next time. But you won't believe the lengths they go to keep their power. When an airline can make more money by selling you the same seat twice. Who were the real bosses? Who was he really working for? Let me introduce you to the characters, the players, the billionaires, the movers and the shakers, the fraudsters and the fallen stars. Welcome to Money Over Morals. The dark side of wealth, when safety is an inconvenience and profit is God. What happens when nobody asks how money is made, only how much? But have you ever wondered who's profiting from your privacy? Money over morals? It's tax dodging, corruption, lobbying, the revolving door of politics and business. Behind closed doors, they make the rules that only they can play by. But if you think that's shocking, wait till you hear how the other half lives. But hey, at least it gives you a warm, fuzzy feeling while you drink your latte. Money over morals. What happens when the bottom line becomes the only line? Welcome to Money Over Morals. It's voiceover. In a world run by money, what happens when morals are left behind? I am the host. On this show, we cut through the noise to find out how the super rich make their billions and what it really means for the rest of us. We meet the billionaires, the movers and the shakers, the fraudsters and the fallen stars. Join me every week for a new story. Every week, a new scandal. Meet Martin Shkreli, the farmer bro who raised drug prices by 5,000%. He made billions buying up old drugs and jacking up the prices. Outrageous profits. Life-saving drugs denied to those who need them most. Money over morals. Coffee giant brews a toxic sludge of a different kind. It dumps its waste in landfills, avoids taxes, destroys rainforests. We love our gadgets, but have you ever wondered who's making your phone? In the land of finance, it's dog eat dog. The world's biggest banks own the streets of London. A major sporting event brings a city to its knees. How does the 1% get to be the 1%? On this show, we expose it all. Meet the billionaires. Meet the billionaires. We ask the tough questions. Why are the super rich so powerful? And what can we do about it? Join me and let's find out together. A major fashion house profits from the misery of others. A major tech company scans your face, tracks your movements, sells your data. You click agree without a second thought. Fast cuts, jets, mansions, luxury cars, homeless camps, sweatshops, protests. Voiceover. In a world run by money, what happens when morals are left behind? Meet Jeffrey Epstein, the financier who flew around the world in his private jet, partying with the rich and powerful. A major oil company knowingly misled the world about the damage it was doing to the planet. They control the media, the politicians, the markets. Join me as I take you inside their world. Money over morals, how the super rich make their billions, and what it really means for the rest of us. What did you think of this episode? Let us know in the comments.